Hey guys, welcome back to Susan Shares. Well, I have got some special guests with me. They're my favorite because they're my boys and my granddaughter too. Well, Chad, my oldest, is right here. Jake, my youngest, right here. And Adeline, right here, who is Chad's oldest. I can't believe I'm even saying that. And so I am so honored that they're all here at the same time. So since Jake is here on like a little break from the tour, I thought, well, I've got to have the brothers do a Susan Shares. And so I thought I would have y'all just share with the viewers. Y'all are two very different boys. And but you grew up together and you chose different careers, and I just kind of wanted you to talk to the viewers about how you love each other, how you support each other, choosing two different careers. I don't know who wants to go first.
I think Jake wants to go first.
Take it, bro. That's all you.
This is fantastic. See, you can see right there, Jake's the kind of guy who has foam fingers tattooed on his forearms, and that's not really my deal. He's got natural musical ability, and I can't clap to the beat in church music, so he's got a smiley face tattooed on his kneecap. And I wear khakis to work, so he's probably winning in this scenario. But yeah, Jake and I are very different, but we both grew up in a family that loves Jesus, that loves family, that loves food, that loves the Razorbacks, which is a really difficult thing to do. But we do it anyway, and we've always been close. So yeah, that's the benefit of having a great family. Doesn't matter our differences, because at the core we're all the same.
Well, and because Chad and I are bros, so we grew up together. We developed a lot of respect and love and understanding. So that's carried over through the years. So I'm inspired by Bro killing it at work. Even though I'm playing drums, I'm inspired by all of his L'Oreal products, all the chick stuff.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So
thank you.
Whatever he's doing translates to kind of what I'm doing. I'm inspired by him, and I learn from him, from what he's doing at his job, and how he loves his family and his kids. So all that's inspiring to me, even though you might think I'm only inspired by Bono or the Chili Peppers. I'm inspired by Brohim over there.
Yes, and similarly, as Jake travels the globe and plays to arenas of thousands and screaming fans, he can't do a VLOOKUP in Microsoft Excel, so he still has a lot to learn. I have a lot to teach him in life in general. So it's always been good, been great. He's the most humble person I know, and so he's also one of the most talented. So it's been great. Growing up, he's a professional drummer now, which is partly he had to overcome me yelling at him to stop drumming, so me and my friends could play video games or basketball or something. But also, I was smuggling Pearl Jam CDs into the house so we could listen to those together as well. So, like Mom said, very different, but ultimately, lots of respect, lots of love, and yeah, Jake and his wife Mariah are heroes. Adeline here, so it continues. The respect continues.
And we're family, so what we learned from Mom and Dad growing up is you stick with each other through the good and the bad.
Mom's
and
crying
you stay close.
way too early.
She's already crying, so what's up?
I am.
Stop crying.
Okay. Well, I'm trying not to, but I will say, I am.
Childhood.
I am so proud of my boys, and I will say that, and I told them this earlier, that my knees do not have a tattoo on them, but they are rubbed raw praying for these boys. And by what you're hearing, everything was not perfect in our home, for sure and certain, but everything was prayed over always. And that would be my word of encouragement for everyone, is that God gets you through everything. And I prayed, as soon as I was pregnant with Chad, I started praying for a spouse. I've told you this before, my viewers. But as soon as I was pregnant, with Chad, I started praying for a spouse. And God honored those prayers. I mean, Ashley is just perfect for Chad. And the moment I was pregnant with Jake, I started praying for his spouse. The moment I was, and God honored that prayer through Mariah. And so the prayers they so matter. You know, some people say God doesn't hear me. God does. Yes, He hears your prayers, and His timing may not be your timing, but He hears your prayers. And my boys have always taught me so much more than I feel like I ever taught them about life
Stop
in
it.
general. Oh, you know it's true. And this one over here was, I always called him the mouth of the South when he was growing up, but through that, I learned so much about how to release Chad's mouth to God through that, and because I was trying to change Chad, and that's not my job to change Chad, and I learned how to release things to God through Chad, and it was just beautiful, and I thank Chad for that. You know, God knew that, and so I'm just so proud of Chad. And Jake, Chad's right. Jake is one of the kindest humans. And so, Jake, through that kindness, you've really modeled for all of us kindness. And I've learned so much humility, you know, through your talent, because it could go another way and you don't allow it. So thank you for that. And now, Adeline, you know, starting another legacy Chad is through his children, Adeline and Whit. So
You want to see the camera?
we're proud, but we just wanted to share some things. So sorry, I did cry, but thank y'all so much for doing Susan Shares with us, and we love y'all.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.